everyone. I'm Janna Hansen, and thanks for tuning in to JCTV News on this cold Wednesday in December. In national news, an Associated Press article says that rural areas in Middle America are being hit particularly hard in what could be another dip into recession for the region. According to a survey of business leaders and supply managers in 9 Midwest and Plain states released Tuesday. Creighton University economist Ernie Gross said it's because of the significant decline of farm income for 2009 continues to weigh on firms with strong ties to agriculture. Gross also oversees a monthly survey for Mid-America, covers Arkansas, Iowa, Kansas, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota, Oklahoma, and South Dakota. Survey respondents remained optimistic about the next 6 months, although not as confident as they were in October. The Prices Paid Index, which tracks the amounts of cost of raw materials and supplies, stayed above 50 for the 6 straight months, coming in at 68 in November, down slightly from 68.9 in October. The survey's trade numbers remained weak. New export orders increased slightly from 50 to 49.3 in October, while imports dropped from 47.8 to 50.7 in October. Gross also said the weaker U.S. dollar is making imported goods more expensive, is contributing to the decline in goods purchased from abroad and rising inflation pressures. For state news, in Minot, the Air Force Global Strike Command has officially assumed oversight of the 91st Missile Wing at Minot Air Force Base. The Air Force decided to unify the command and nation's nuclear assets after several incidents involving mishandling of nuclear materials and equipment. The missile wings at F.E. Warren Air Force Base in Wyoming and Maelstrom in Montana also have gone under command. Lieutenant General Frank Klotz, commander of the Global Strike Command, said the airmen in the field will still be working under the same bosses, following the same instructions, and doing the same mission, but they will do it with different patches on their sleeves. A Wahpeton man is accused of federal court of having 50,000 images of child pornography on his computer. Jonathan Stahl was arrested September 22nd by federal agents who went into his apartment with a search warrant, according to state court documents. Stahl is scheduled to make his preliminary court hearing on Friday. He will remain in custody until then. In local news, according to information released by North Dakota Aeronautics Commission, the Jamestown Regional Airport saw the biggest percentage of increase in the passenger boardings of all airports in North Dakota in October. Jamestown saw 438 passengers board commercial aircraft in October 2009 compared to 277 October 2008 for an increase of 58%. Fargo saw the greatest numeric increase with 29,891 boardings in October in 2009 compared to 26,908 in the same month last year for an 11% increase. Statewide passenger boardings in North Dakota topped 62,000 in October. This is a 5% increase from 59,000 boardings in the same month last year. For weather in the Jamestown area tonight, snow showers are likely with a 70% chance of precipitation with lows around 10 degrees. Tomorrow morning and afternoon, there's a 30% chance of snow showers, cloudy with a high near 21 and north winds between 15 and 18 miles per hour. In Jimmy sports, both men and women played outstanding in last night's games against Trinity Bible College of Allendale, North Dakota. The women, number 6 ranked Jamestown College, bounced back from its loss on Saturday in Iowa to a post 93-19 victory over the Lions in a non-conference contest on Tuesday at the Civic Center. All 15 players saw action, with 14 different players scored for the Jimmies. The starters played less than 13 minutes, and the JC Reserve combined a total of 63 of the 93 points. Bridget Schuneman led the way with 16 points, and Katie O'Neill added 11. Megan Larson, Justine Ingalls, and Allison Epping each chipped in with 8, and Jackie Huss and Amanda Rentpa had 7. JC Open's Dakota Athletic Conference played this weekend on the road, visiting number 25 ranked Dickinson State on Friday and number 13 ranked Minot State on Saturday. The men also had a fine game, shooting 41% of their field, and the team got a spark from a three-pointer by Hogue, and Peters took over for a span of 4 minutes, sparking the Jimmies to a 78-44 home non-conference victory over Trinity Bible College. Peters led the way, finished with 29 points of 10 of 18 shooting from the field, 4 of 6 from the three-point range, and 5 of 6 from the three-throw line. Hogue added 11 points, hitting the three-pointers, 2 of them in the second half. The Jimmy Men Open Dakota Athletic Conference play also this weekend on the road, traveling to Dickinson State on Friday and number 13 ranked Minot State on Saturday. That's it here from JCTV News. I'm Janna Hansen, connecting the campus with the community. Have a great night, everybody.